The major shake-up of the aged care sector has industry leaders concerned. They fear an already stretched system could face more pressure if there's a rush to get in before prices increase. Finance editor Chris Kohler.
A once-in-a-generation overhaul of the aged care sector is underway, but some industry leaders are worried what it'll cost.
One thing's for sure, Australians will pay more for residential aged care in the future, whether they can afford it or not.
Lou Pascuzzi runs TLC Healthcare. He says residents are already money conscious and asking for reduced rates.
1 out of every 3 residents we're having to do that for now.
The sector is floundering, with close to 2/3 of aged care operators running at a loss, and a new 574-page federal plan seeks to fix it, in part by means testing Australians entering aged care, putting more of the cost burden on residents who can afford it.
This is an incredibly important piece of work.
National Seniors CEO Chris Grice says with millions of people heading for residential care in the next 2 decades, the sector needs to be strong and wait times need to come down.
Whatever can be done to make that happen, that's a good outcome.
For older Australians, though, there's a lot to think about fast. The clock is now ticking. Anyone receiving aged care before June 30 next year will be locked into the old and, for many, cheaper system. That leaves just over 9 months to consider options, because getting in before that deadline could mean saving thousands.
I think there'll be an influx now. Anyone that was sort of thinking about whether they'd enter residential aged care or whether they were ready to enter residential aged care, a significant number of people that will make that move now.
Chris Kohler, 9 News.